Hello, so I'm back down the Fen Road, fishing an O-peg that I do like actually. Peg 29 is down in the deeper end of the lake for 48 hours. So the fish I had at 3:40 AM, I literally got it in the net, put the net and rod down, tucked it in, started getting the cradle and everything ready, get the cameras ready. And taking into account it was pitch black, I heard the sort of like rumble of like big splashing in the net. And as I turned around, I literally saw the fish just sort of like breach the side of the net and just flop back into the lake. So it was 3 o'clock in the morning. I just battled what looked like I'm looking down at it, I would have guessed about 23, 24 pound common. It was big, thick common and long. Yeah, and then 7 o'clock in the morning, I had a fish run off on the MB1 Ronnie rig setup. There we go. 21 pounds 4 ounces. But yeah, another bit of success on the MB1 Plus. Right, so I'm over 24 hours into my 48-hour session, coming into the evening of the second night. I've spent the last probably an hour putting bait out back on the spot where I had fish last night. 10 wraps directly in front of me. Then straight over to that lily pads, I put another 6 or 7 spoms. Then I put another half a bucket, well not half a bucket, just half of what I had left around the edge of the lilies, and I dropped the bait in there, seen fizzing on the small patch of lilies already, so I'm feeling quite confident that we'll get a fish before it gets dark. I just had this really hard fighting common in the net. I'm literally setting up the cameras again, except this time the other rod screams off. This was on a MB1 wafter on a Ronnie on the baited area, the heavily baited area in the margins. So obviously it had a good feed, full of energy. Picked up the bait and run for it. Be nice if these come out in daylight, to tell you. Oh God. There we go. Nearly 10 pound heavier than the last fish. 25 pounds 2. Like I said already, I think it's my biggest fish from the Fen Road so far. 25 pound 2. Well happy. Straight away. Here I've got the Ronnie rig that I've been using. It's counted for 2 of the fish this session. Or should I say 2 of the runs. £22.8. Lovely chunky scales running along his back. This was on an MB1 pop-up on a Ronnie rig. So I've had him on last night, had him on wafters, bottom baits and pop-ups, so lovely stuff. So the boys have brought me breakfast, and literally as it turned up, we've had the 6th run of the session. Here we go. And here's the other side of this starboard scale mirror. William has gone off to wash his hands.
Bye-bye, fishy!
Just gonna load the car now. Do you know what? When I first got here, and Eddie was going mad, super busy. I didn't get much filming done, and then the first fish I managed to bank or managed to net, jumped out the net. I just thought, oh, this is awful. I honestly thought about packing up the next morning and just thinking, knock that one on the head. It was a bad session, but so if I do count that one that jumped out the net when I was sorting out the cameras, that's 6 fish in total. Nothing. And was it smallest was £17, biggest is £25. That's awesome. Four potential 20s in that hole. I'm glad I didn't knock her on the head.